You can't throw coffee instead of spilling tea.
Oh, same thing. By the way, I bought a top that has the Tasmanian devil on it.
Yeah.
I was like, I am the Tasmanian devil. I'm like,
you just turn up a racket and leave a disaster.
yeah. That's me. Talking about legal issues, welcome to today's video. Now, this is some serious tea. This is some tea that was hot, piping, and came out of a Costa machine.
I didn't think you'd ever talk about this. Can you read your disclaimer?
Disclaimer. Where's the disclaimer?
It's in the square in the middle.
Working for free.
No wonder that, you dingbat.
For legal reasons, I cannot name the business or owners. Professional. This is really hard to talk about. It's very awkward because it's still something that's like... Now this happened back in 2012. I tell you what, it can include... Why?
Have some coffee.
I really have, that's the problem. The reason why this is so difficult is because I was gaslit, emotionally manipulated.
Yeah, you were definitely guilt tripped.
And that's why it's still really hard to talk about. Now you might be like, oh my god, this is so dramatic, like whatever. But it was to me at the time. When I went to college, I learned how to become a performer, but also a teacher, because I can't just live and be a performer for the rest of my life, because when I get to the grand old age of 30...
In 6 months.
Shush! Stop reminding me! La 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 la. Oh, I've pulled my back. Now, in 2020, 12, sorry, Diane, go away! No one needs you here. Sorry, I didn't mean to be here, I just thought it came up. Back in the day, I was part of a dance agency which used to send you through auditions. Now, I had some really great dance auditions for that, for hair shows and catwalk model shows. As if I'd ever do that. I mean, look at me. I'm skinny now.
Yeah, did they see your hair at the time?
Yeah, I look like a bloody
mop. I'm sorry, you did.
You're looking at the wrong haircut, thank you. I was back in my heyday when
a regal mop.
I was a regal mop. I look very fashionable. Miranda Priestley would have said yes. Anyway, so I randomly one day got this email through. They're looking for a dance teacher. Bing. I'm like, yes, for £50 an hour. I'm like, I could do that. I'm free on that day. I'm currently unemployed. I haven't got anything else to do in my life apart from twiddle my thumbs and pick my nose. Now, for teaching jobs, it's a very rare thing that you have to audition, but there were 3 other candidates and I was one of them. I won the audition because I bribed the students. I was like, pick me and I'll...
I don't think they're going to buy this story. Do you want to just tell them the truth?
I was just good at my job.
We don't know how.
I don't know how, anyway, I got the job. And it was a great start, and I used to go and teach, and the students were lovely. Some of the best students that I've ever taught. Very attentive, wanted to learn how to dance, and actually were really talented. And it was a pleasure to go there. Apart from one thing. The business owner. The business owner shall now be named Gertrude.
That's the name for a cow.
Yeah. Gertrude was a nightmare. First of all, Gertrude wore a trilby every day. You're not from 1920, take the trilby off, you
1920 gangsters, that's about it.
She could have carried a violin case as well with a shotgun in it. Gertrude was incredibly rude and very thespian. Like, darling, darling, how are you, darling? And they used to stand like this close to me every time they were speaking. Like, to the point where I could tell what you had for lunch. And breakfast. I'm like, go away. You know when it's like really uncomfortable, it's like, hi, darling. It was like a live ASMR channel. Hi, darling. Can you smell the onions I had?
You need to calm down.
Yes, sorry. They would do this thing where they turn around to the class, they would out loud go, have they paid? Have they paid? Have they paid?
That is so rude!
Isn't that the most unprofessional thing in the world? Like,
these aren't adults you're teaching.
These are kids!
I think I know why some students didn't come back.
Well, exactly.
That must
It was
have made
very
the
bad.
students feel so uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh, and me, and I was like,
It's not your job to collect their money.
No, I'm not a bank. I'm a teacher. That's not my job.
You didn't have a till. Behind
Yes, like at a screen.
It'd be one of those really old-fashioned tills.
Congo.
With the big clunky button.
Congo.
With a drawer that fires out
Yeah,
at
yeah,
3
yeah.
miles per hour.
Oh, God. Funnily enough, Gertrude used to pay in checks. Who puts a check in the post?
People who are not paying you.
Yeah, exactly. Bounce. Boing, boing, boing. The agreed rate was £50 an hour. Now, you might think, that's a good amount of money. 3 weeks in. 3. I get an email that reads, 3 weeks in, class numbers are running low, and currently the class is running at a loss.
I think I know why.
Yes,
They're leaving.
pointing at students and then going, where's your check? No one pays with check, love. I do believe you can build it up.
Oh, you're in charge of advertising.
Oh, I
as
didn't
well.
realise I was the marketing manager as well.
Aren't you supposed to be coming in 1 hour a week doing a class?
And leaving.
Yeah, now you're in charge of finances, advertising.
Might as well run the fucking business.
No wonder you're on £50 an hour.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
You're doing 3 jobs in 1.
In the short term, I have to reduce the cost and pay you £30 per session.
Oh, so you're not on £50 now.
No, not anymore. We will look to increase your fees when the numbers build up.
Are they allowed to do that? Surely there's like a contract.
Well, this is what I don't understand. If you advertise a payment at something, you can't then 3 weeks later drop it down. Red flag number 1. But me, being the nice person I am, said, okay, that's fine, and I carried on because I'm a mug. I didn't have that thing, which, a backbone.
Yes.
Yeah. I was an invertebrate. 3, I took it, you know, muggy old Phil here, trying to shut the laptop with my sliders. I did it. I'm an adult now. She would do things like this. She would walk into the class.
Put your slider on.
She would walk in the class and be like, darling, darling, hi darling, hi darling. So, we've got a performance in 2 weeks. Okay, bye.
2 weeks.
I teach 1 hour a week. Usually, if you're doing a show number or a show piece, for students that come to a class 1 hour a week, it takes a term. And that 2 weeks includes the day that she tells me. And then a week after. So I'm having to run extra classes for free so that the students don't look like idiots on stage. Can you imagine like a 12 or 11-year-old?
You've had an hour's practice, go on stage and do it.
Oh my God, no, absolutely not. This was a regular occurrence. There was this one time where they had to perform in the Youth Awards. See, I wasn't being paid to be there either. It wasn't my 1 hour at 30. Not only was it a stress for that, but that was the day before my audition for Britain's Got Talent.
Oh my God.
I remember sitting down in the dressing room with all the students around me, making sure that they were all ready, and suddenly my vision going like this.
Oh no.
Because I hadn't eaten, because I was so stressed about the next day. I remember grabbing the prawn cocktail crisps, a sandwich, a Diet Coke, and a chocolate bar, and inhaled. You know, like Kirby. Like the food just went in.
And just spat out rapidly.
Yeah. I was so stressed. I was also working at Body Shop at the same time, so I'm juggling. Great. I'm like literally spinning plates. Body Shop, teaching, Britain's Got Talent, social life.
Oh, so a lot's changed.
Yeah, great. Yeah, YouTube, life, Patreon. Sign up now for Tangents.
Gotta get the plug in.
Can't say things like that, Jodie. Gotta get that plug in.
Oh, come on.
So I have a channel.
It wouldn't be us if we didn't at least stick one innuendo in the video.
Stop sticking things in.
That wasn't deliberate at all. You just made it that way.
You did it, Daddy. So at this point, the class had significantly increased. And also she'd started a second school.
Hang on, but your wage went down because there was lower students. She can afford to start up another school, but she can't pay you the wage you were
Yes.
contractually Promise.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. So at this point, Britain's Got Talent starts balling. If you haven't watched the Britain's Got Talent videos that I've done on the channel, go up there and have a look and you understand. The contracts for Britain's Got Talent are very strict. It was like, you can't use the Britain's Got Talent logo. I can't remember the ins and outs of it.
But there was a lot of restrictions.
There was loads of restrictions. I had to keep it quiet, full stop, that I was on the show. I wasn't allowed to tell anyone. But because the dates clashed with that 1 hour of teaching for 30
Was it 1 hour?
1 paid hour and 20 million days of marketing for her. So I had to inform Gertrude of the fact that I was on Britain's Got Talent in confidence. I turn up the next week after the in confidence meeting, and there's a photographer there from the newspaper. I'm from this newspaper. I'm here to interview you and take photos of the class because you're on Britain's Got Talent.
What? Did the kids' parents know about this?
Girl, I didn't even know about it. I'm currently like bewildered and befuddled about like this. The guys started taking photos and asking me questions and I'm like, everybody, are we ready to dance now? And I just carry on as normal. And it goes off. The students didn't know what the hell was happening either, apart from a few of them who were related to Gertrude. They knew what the hell was going on, but I certainly didn't know. So this is why I decided to construct an email to Gertrude. Are we ready for the thesis? Hey Gertrude, before we commence back next week, there's a couple of things that I'd like to bring up. I've been feeling very uncomfortable with some recent actions you've been taking. I really didn't like being videoed on the spot last week. And then,
She videoed?
Hang on. Oh, yeah. She came in one week. I was doing an exercise with the students where we're all round in a circle, we just go into the centre, we start improvising and having fun. It builds confidence, builds, you know, like performing in front of each other. She was at the side like this.
Oh, that's not obvious.
Yeah, no. So I really didn't like being videoed on the spot last week. I was wearing like a terrible hoodie. My hair was all over the place. You know, at least inform me if you're gonna film me. I would have much preferred a chat between us about it beforehand. Like, just tell me if you're gonna film me. So then I have like 2 minutes to pinch the spot on my nose that makes me look like bloody Gandalf. Do you know what I mean?
Just respect your boundaries a bit.
Exactly, like, just say, hey, look, I'm just gonna, do you mind if I film this and put it on Facebook? Absolutely. Just give me 2 minutes to change this hoodie so I don't look like I've just come from McDonald's. Drive through with it all down me. I would also like to add that I'm very unhappy to find out that you told X person that I had gone further in the competition before it had been aired. I told you in confidence and trusted you wouldn't tell anybody, including the press. I know we have spoken further about the situation regarding giving my phone number out.
She gave your phone number out?
She gave my phone number to so many newspapers and I was having people ringing me left, right and centre like, hi, it's Jennifer from so-and-so newspaper. I'd like to interview about Britain's Got Talent with regards to teaching for so-and-so.
You're not allowed to discuss this with anybody.
No, not allowed to talk about it to anyone.
You didn't even tell me.
I couldn't tell anyone. But she's giving out my number and associating me with this dance school.
So it's free advertising for her.
Yeah, and I'm in a really awkward position because she's blabbing them out when I had to tell her in confidence. Anyway, I go on. I'm under new management now, which has strict guidelines, and for the benefit of my career, I have to abide by them. And also not being sued by Simon Cowell.
That is essentially a cease and desist.
Yes, yes it is. I'm under, and then I go to say, I've also been really fortunate to be offered some new teaching work. Before I make any brash decisions, I want to know if my pay was going to be increased because of the enormous rise of students and your expansion of another school. I'm willing to negotiate an hourly rate. I've been offered like 3 hours somewhere else. It's more money.
So why didn't you?
Because I love the students. They were great. They were really fun to teach. I enjoyed going there. The only thing that made me not enjoy it was Trilby. Expect her next week to come in with a bloody long cigar thing and be like, tell me who's paying and who hasn't, darling. Fur cape round her and a cat.
You're making them sound like a Bond villain.
She was. At this point, she replies, she says, hi Phil,
Why did that get a reaction? That is your name.
Just don't like her. Thank you for your email yesterday, and sorry you feel this way. Whilst I encourage our students to vote for you, as you did too on your Facebook page.
No, you didn't.
I didn't, you did.
I did.
I didn't tell the students that you were going further, as I didn't even know.
There's only two people that could have told them, you or Gertrude.
I didn't fucking say it.
No.
It didn't come out my lips. I did give out your number to my friend, X, the editor of X.
So, a journalist?
Yes.
No.
But when X contacted me, I didn't speak to them.
What? That's a complete contradiction in one sentence.
So, all these people, she told so-and-so,
But
after she didn't tell anyone, and then all these other companies contacted me. Until your email, I thought you were keen for publicity.
That's not your publicity, that's...
Her publicity for the business!
Which you're not allowed to do!
Exactly! Because I'm under contractual confrontation, Alexa!
Which you explained in your...
Stop it! You're acting like a disgruntled pelican. Sorry to hear that you are not interested in being linked to your teaching work with us.
She did not word it that way.
Yes.
That's
Funny.
very gaslighting.
Yes. Great to hear you've been offered lots more teaching work. I can offer you £50 for the hour for the remainder of the term. I might be 21, but I'm not a fool.
You just act on it.
Ish. Yeah. And then I say this. Hi. Thank you for replying to my email. When I knew... Sorry, my eyes aren't in capitals and that's very bad.
Is that a trigger?
I need to learn to prove. When I knew I was going to be on Britain's Got Talent, I was under strict contract not to tell anyone. I told you in confidence. I was embarrassed when student came into class and told the group that I was going to be on the show. I was confused as how they knew, but they further went to tell me that you mentioned it to them in the car.
So they dropped her right in
Yeah, I was like, calling you out.
Yeah.
Here's the receipts. Featuring Gabby Hanna. When you informed me about the interest from your friend at X Advertiser, I remember telling you to please give me their information and I will pass it on to Britain's Got Talent. I was under strict guidelines as to what I could and couldn't say at this point. I had signed a contract and I was really surprised when someone from another advertiser called me for more information before I had a chance to speak to the press team from the competition. I completely agree that I was pushing for votes on Facebook. Resource. Guilty! I appreciate all the support everyone has given me and I am very grateful. However, the videos that were uploaded without my consent made me feel very uncomfortable.
You can be in videos, promotional videos.
I don't mind.
Advertising.
If you ask me, yeah, cool, no problem. But when you're doing it sneakily behind my back, and then you're saying, Philip Green from Britain's Got Talent, you can't do that because I'm gonna get in hot poo-poo. I just feel that for me to deliver the best class possible in order for the students to keep coming, I need to be informed. I'm happy at the agreed rate of £50 an hour. Do let me know the summer days, blah, blah, blah. I think that's fair.
Yeah,
I think that's absolutely fair. I'm asking her to respect my boundaries. The plot thickens. Gertrude has informed me that after summer she would like to make some leaflets. So it's just like me with a group of students, smiling and pointing at the camera. That's fine, you've asked me, you've not mentioned anything about Britain's Got Talent, fine. Those leaflets were made and there was nothing about Britain's Got Talent on it. First day back, I drive into the leisure centre, I turn my head, and there is a massive photo of my face, which is my acting headshot, that says, Philip Green from Britain's Got Talent teaches here.
On a massive banner?
Yeah.
Outside.
On the railings outside.
Oh my god.
And at this point, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I have told her in those emails, in person, so many times, I couldn't hack it. Then, I agreed to do a party for her, because I haven't already learned. It might as well fucking banner said mug on his forehead. Gertrude is also running parties on the side. She asks me to come to the party and essentially entertain, mingle with the guests, teach them some choreography on the dance floor. That's not going to work. Imagine you're in a club and someone's like, hey guys, let's learn a routine. Absolutely not. Like,
let's avoid that guy.
yeah, like, you're like the guy at an entertainment park. Hi guys, you want to join water polo? No. I want to drink my mimosa and go to bed. And get burnt. Leave me alone. So I'm instructed.
Every Brit on holiday.
Yeah. I walk into the party an hour before it starts. I look at the venue, it's blank. There's nothing.
She's being paid to host this event, right?
Yes. The parents of the child have asked her to put on the party.
So she's the event organiser.
Yeah. There was nothing organised about that event. It was like walking into an art exhibition, except everything's just canvases and there's nothing on them. Gertrude starts ordering me, put up that table, put up that banner, string this thing, do this, do that.
Now you're a decorator.
Now I'm a fucking painter decorator. Fucking Carol Smiley from Changing Rooms.
Yeah, as well as the accountant.
Yeah. Marketing. Gardener.
Your CV must have been impressive.
Yeah, I know.
Your wages would have gone down then.
Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry. We've just lost our gardener. We're gonna have to reduce it to £10 an hour.
No.
And the fucking gardener. We had to hand in 50 resignations for all of the jobs that I've done.
That's why you were there that long. You were
Yeah.
writing out your resignation. As of this date, I will no longer be marketing. As of this day, I will no longer be decorating. As of this day, I will no longer...
She's like, here's a check, boing. I end up doing face painting.
Oh my god.
Girl, I can't even paint a...
Your King Julie was meant to be a cute, fluffy little character from a cartoon, and it ended up looking like somebody's worst nightmare.
So I end up face painting in the corner. I'm meant to be mix and mingling. Yeah,
CV's getting
I'm meant
longer.
to be. Yeah, it's getting longer. If only my dick would. I did everything I could.
Yeah.
Anyway, give my invoice in. I have never had an email like it. I can't believe you've billed me for this party.
What?
I thought you were doing this out of the goodness of your heart.
Hang on.
She hired me.
Yeah, you're not her friend, you're her employee.
No, I'm your banker, marketer, gardener, house decorator, creative conceptualizer, senior production manager.
Painter, decorator.
Yeah, everything. I get told, I can't believe you have invoiced me for this.
Oh yes.
I thought you were doing this out of the goodness of your heart. Yes, because I'm going to go to a party where I have to hang out with you. For the goodness of my heart.
Was it worded, by the way, there's a function going on, it would be super cool if you could attend?
Absolutely not.
Or was it you have to be here?
Absolutely not. It was like, I've got a party, be here at this time.
So you were hired. Did you receive an invitation?
No.
Funny that.
Imagine that.
Were you working at this party?
I believe so.
I would say so.
I would say so. Decorated, handed out cakes.
So you're a waiter as well?
Yeah, for everything. I could go for any job now. I'd be project manager, I could sell, I could face paint,
Write the theme tune.
sing the theme tune, edit the fucking videos.
That's my job.
When I say it, one good girl. Anyway, so after the party, I left. I'm out. Deborah Meadham's not investing in this. Gardener, painter, decorator, which I'm not doing it.
The whole point of a job is to be paid for.
Yes. So now I didn't have a job to worry about losing. Gertrude carried on using Britain's Got Talent to promote her business. The banner was still up.
Which is now false
False advertising. Luckily, I'm part of a union. So I just took all the information, which included the cease and desist emails, effectively, which told her to stop and talk to me and don't do this, and just passed it to them. She stopped. The banner went. I wasn't on the website.
So what have we learnt?
You should get paid for work. Don't be gaslit. When you say no, mean it. Oh no, but I said no and I meant it. Don't work for twats. Oh God, what a trip down memory lane. I had to make the fucking lane as well.
It's pavement.
And prune the brushes.
Make the concrete, lay the concrete.
Oh God, awful. Anyway, if you liked this story time, it's a bit different, isn't it? Bit deeper than usual. Probably a dramatic thumbnail. Now I'm Irish. Really dramatic thumbnail. And don't forget, we've got the Tangents and Waffles podcast where we do live streams and podcasts. And you can find them on your telephone communication device or clicking on the card up there. I don't know. Milk.
Quick question.
Quick question, yes.
Did you ever get paid for that party?
No.